Okay, so on this one, we want to simplify this rational expression. So how do we do it? Well, you remember the rule. You might think, well, can't we just cancel 4x squared like that and then we're done? No. You cannot cancel added, subtracted items, right? We've proven that several times. Instead, we factor. We can only cancel multiplied items, right? Only cancel multiplied items. So instead, so that's illegal. We can't do it. You could prove it with numbers. It's just not true. Instead, we factor. So we have to factor the top and the bottom. So I've got to factor the top. We'll start with the top 4x squared plus 8x plus 3. How do we factor that? Well, you probably remember. Let's scribble in there. It's multiply, add, multiply, right? For 3 terms. We have like the 2 parentheses and we go 2x, right? What multiplies to equal 4? Well, 2 times 2 is 4, but also 1 times 4 is 4. Right? Okay, and then what multiplies at the back, right? That's what multiplies to be the front. What multiplies at the back to be 3? Only 1 times 3. So we go 1 times 3, and then we check it. We check to see if it's right. Let's see. 2x goes boom, boom. It'd be 4x squared and 6x, and boom, boom, 2x and 3. Okay, so can they, is that working? Well, yeah, they have to add to be 8 in the middle. Do they add to be 8? Yeah, both plus. And then these signs go up as both plus, and that multiplies to be plus 3, and check, it's right. So that's the factorization right there. So that's the top. The top is going to be that. I'll write it up here. The top is going to be 2x plus 1, 2x plus 3. Right? That's the top. We just factored the top. 2x plus 1, 2x plus 3. We checked it here to see it's really true and right. If you multiply it out, it will go back to be 4x squared plus 8x plus 3. Okay. Now, how about the bottom? 4x squared minus 1. How does that factor? Well, let's give it a go. So 4x squared minus 1. How does that factor? Multiply. We're missing the middle term. So instead of multiply, add, multiply, it's just multiply. The middle one's missing. So then it's a little easier. 2 parentheses. What multiplies to be 4x squared? Well, 2x. And what multiplies to be 1? But you got to have 1 positive, 1 negative, because that'll make negative 1. You can check it if you want to. It's right. There it is. Bring it up here. So we get 2x plus 1. 2x minus 1. Now we can cancel. Because now, so these guys are going to cancel. What I'll do right here. Boom, boom. They cancel because we can only cancel multiplied items. But now that we factored, they're multiplied, right? That's what these parentheses mean. You know that. This whole 2x plus 1 is multiplied by the 2x plus 3. And on the bottom, they're multiplied as well. So we can cancel multiplied items. And so then we're done. The answer is just the 2x plus 3 on the top and the 2x minus 1 on the bottom. Get this out of the way here. That's the final answer. Now you might wonder, can we cancel those 2 x's? Nope, we cannot. We're just done right there. That's the final answer. Why can't we cancel these 2 x's? Because they're added, subtracted, right? That whole 2x is added to 3. You cannot cancel add. So you may say, well, okay, then we should factor. Well, you can't factor 2x and 3. There's nothing in common. We're just done. That's just as good as it gets right there. We cannot cancel the 2 x's because they're added, subtracted items, and we can't factor any further. So that's it. We're done right there. There we go.